Hi there, this is Professor Dean. I am teaching Business 301, Business Analytics, this summer, and you're currently enrolled in the Web Synchronous version. Right now on Main Street it might say online. We have changed this course to be Web Synchronous with some learning assistance in it. And I wanted to kind of give you an idea of what that is in order to give you an opportunity to switch out of the course if you need to and try to enroll in the fall instead. So basically, you will need to be present virtually with a webcam and microphone 2 times a week, right? So there's still flexibility within when we're going to do it, but you must be present to do that. And I'm going to talk more about that in just a minute. So, what is this course? So, we're going to study the scientific process of transforming data into insights for making better decisions. So, data driven decision making. So, what I have done in the past couple semesters is in my face to face classes during a regular semester, I've been using the learning assistant model. So, the learning assistant model, let's see if I can bring that up. What it does is it moves from a traditional where the instructor is just lecturing to students to the instructor in the center, and he's maybe doing a mini lecture or doing a quiz and then giving some exercises, so basically a flipped classroom where you're doing a lot of the video lectures and stuff at home and then coming into a class, and he or she and the learning assistants are rotating around groups trying to help them get unstuck and solve problems. So I've been doing that in a flipped classroom in the face-to-face classes. We are now trying to move this into an online environment. So what we're trying to do is you get a lot of hands-on practice exercises and you work in groups. So it's active learning. So you're learning as you go. And many times on these exercises you will struggle, and that's actually good because what that means is that you're learning, right? So what do we have to do? So the web synchronous meetings are going to be twice a week. These are required. I will be taking attendance. You will meet up virtually twice a week. We'll do an hour at the beginning of the week, which we're defining as Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday, and 1 hour at the end of the week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So a total of 2 hours that you must be online at a specific time working in groups. So I will tell you before each of those sessions what you should do, what you should read, what videos you should watch, so that you're prepared to come to the class virtually and work in groups on exercises. So what I will be doing is having a sign-up sheet where it'll probably be limited to at most 10 people for that particular hour-long time slot, and myself and or the learning assistants, I'll have two that'll be helping out in this session, will come in, and generally the setup will be I will give a brief video or talk about what the exercises are that we're going to work on this time, and then give it to you. And then the learning assistants will break into groups of no bigger than size 5, and you guys will work interactively within the software, and the learning assistants will pop in and out of the groups trying to help get you unstuck on problems or answer questions, that kind of thing. All right. So why are we doing this? Well, the LA model has worked really, really well in the face-to-face setting for this particular class. A lot of students find this material difficult, but when they start to study the material, watch the lectures outside of class, come to class and actually practice in groups where they can get help with another student that is also struggling, they learn things, and that seems to stick a lot longer. So, again, when we're working in the groups, I'm going to have these practice exercises. They're going to hone your skills with the Excel. It gives you a chance to learn from other students. If you're getting stuck, you can ask someone in your group, someone who's not me, someone who's not the learning assistant, right? And if someone is in your group is struggling and you know the answer, you can actually help them by trying to explain it to them. If you can explain it to someone else in a way that they understand, then you have truly mastered that concept. And then you really know that you know it. So that is really the basis of why we're trying to do this, to make sure that you are learning the concepts and techniques and skills, the quantitative decision making that we think is important for all business majors. So, with that said, what are the requirements? You need a reliable internet connection. You need a webcam and a microphone so that when we do the web synchronous, the 1 hour at the beginning, 1 hour at the end, you can be seen by your classmates and heard. And also Microsoft Excel, we're heavily utilizing it. Tips: be prepared for these web sessions. That means do the reading, watch the videos that I tell you to watch before coming to the web session. Then log in early. Make sure that wherever you're logging in from is a focused workspace. So if you're working at home, make sure the kids are not jumping up and down while you're doing it, that kind of stuff. Lock the door, get yourself in a soundproof room, whatever it takes for you to be focused. Make this your only task during that 1 hour, so don't be doing other things. Don't be trying to clean the house or empty the dishwasher, all that fun stuff. And then if you do those two things, the focus workspace, make this your only task, then listening actively and responding when prompted should be relatively easy to do. But that means listening actively to the other members in the group, and there could be up to 4 other people besides yourself, so you're going to have to pay attention to what everyone's saying, and then respond when prompted, and or respond when someone asks a question that they don't know but you might know the answer to. And so again, the flexibility, there will be flexibility. I have not set up the exact schedules yet for the beginning of the week and end of the week. I'm working with the learning assistants now to try to set that up. Once I have that, you will be notified of what it is. And then if you need to contact me, the best way to reach me is by email, matthew.dean1@maine.edu. So my first name dot my last name, the number 1, don't forget the number 1, @maine.edu. Generally, I try to get back within 2 business days. So again, I just wanted to give you a brief intro of what this web synchronous version is going to look like so that you can decide whether or not you want to stay in the course. All right. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me.